Well, greetings, our dear viewers of the Uganda Catholic Television. My name is Joseph Kabala, and this is the weekend edition. Now, as we all know, perhaps we are busy with election activities, but there is a quieter question that has always been going unanswered. The safety of our children, the protection of our families, because elections come with so many things. Some families tend to break down. But tonight, we have a very, very critical discussion, and I've invited an officer from the Child and Family Protection Unit from the Uganda Police Forces. He's going to help us understand from the perspective or the lenses of the law enforcers, how can families still be stable, children safety be prioritized, even as we ascend into this sensitive political environment. Afande, you're most welcome. Could you say hi to our viewers and as well introduce yourself?
Yeah, thank you very much, my brother Joseph. Since our show and the TV is watched globally, I can able say good morning, good afternoon, and good evening wherever you're watching us from. I am a Senior Superintendent of Police Jackson Muchunguzi. I'm a Child and Family Protection Officer from the Department of Child and Family Protection, Naguru Headquarters. Child and Family Protection falls under the Directorate of Chieftains of Political Affairs, CPC, and strictly for us we look at children affairs and family matters. So the Commissioner, warm greetings from the Inspector General of Police.
Yes.
And the Commissioner in charge of Child and Family Protection, plus the entire Uganda Police Force. We can able say Happy New Year and congratulations upon the most peaceful election that we have had in a long time history of Uganda.
Yes. Now, whereas we've so far had a peaceful, largely peaceful election, it is not over yet. But, Afande, people have been hearing of this Child and Family Protection Department at the Uganda Police Force. Can you please tell us more about this department? What do you do?
Yes, this department was established in 1995, meaning it has been around. We squarely look at the rights of children. Why do we emphasize children? We emphasize children because children do not apply to be born. Somebody goes for his pleasure. You are adult, you are just there enjoying your relationship, your love, and out of blue, poof, an innocent person is born.
Yes.
And when a child is born, he's always tossed here and there. Some people deny pregnancy, others they are not prepared for responsibility. So a child is innocent. And then from the Christian and biblical perspective, these are gifts from God.
Yes.
And it is solely the duty of the government through, for example, police and other agencies, that they look after the welfare of these innocent souls. So we look at the issues that deal with children, children's rights. A child has very many rights. If you get time, I will take you through the rights of children. Then we equally, this department is there to ensure that family is stable. When a country wants to develop, then it must have a stable family. When we have a stable family, we have a stable community. A community can be even arranged according to public administration structure. A stable family is a stable LC1. A stable family is a stable LC2. A stable family is a stable LC3. A stable family is LC3 constituency. A stable family is a stable district. A stable district, a family is a stable region. A stable region is a stable country. A stable country is a stable world.
Yeah.
So you see, life begins and it will end back home.
Yes.
The way you left your home is the way you shall go back. So we look at the issues, especially crimes of feelings, because a family has a father, mother, and children.
Yeah.
Then at times people run out of love. Now they end up into what we call gender-based violence. Gender-based violence doesn't know who is who. Fortunately and unfortunately, we have seen honorable ministers who are coming as victims of gender-based violence in our offices. We have seen generals, they report cases of gender-based violence. Senior religious people. The other day you saw a bishop from Chotera. He came and reported. Professors. So gender-based violence doesn't know who is who. Even me and you can be the victims of
It's
gender.
not restricted to
It is not restricted to anybody, not to class, not to the level of education. Even the rich are actually doing badly in being victims.
Even the most powerful.
The most powerful. You find they are slapping them. They are powerful outside, but at home they are zero. So this department is there strictly to see that we voice against the pockets and causes of gender-based violence. So we are always in community sensitizing against the gender-based violence.
Yes.
We are talking about the rights of children. We advocate that family is the best resource and achievement somebody should be proud of. It is not about the buildings. It is not about these ranks. It is not about how much you have. Do you have a stable family?
So important.
Very important. And therefore this department is always there to tell people, look, there is life beyond what made you fall in love. Because you see some people fall in love because of beauty. Others fall in love because of the body shape. In the downtown they say I fell in love because of Nyash. So Nyash is no longer there. So we are now working on issues of character. We are talking about issues of morals. We are talking about issues of compromise, communication. It is a ministry. We are more of actually like a church.
A whole institution.
Yeah, the whole institution where we talk issues that affect hearts. And Joseph, whenever people run out of love, they commit a lot of crime. It doesn't take long for couples to kill each other. When people are no longer in love, their families smell. You can even knock and reach in a family say there is no peace in this world, in this home.
Yes.
So we are always there. Our department is not a women issue. Because you see in society there is that misconception that women emancipation has enabled them to commit crime, then they rush to police, they are listened to. No. The Department of Child and Family Protection welcomes concerns of men.
Even men?
Yes, even
who are
men.
brutalized.
Yeah, who are brutalized, who are tortured. They come up. For example, personally, I'm a male positive champion ambassador in Uganda Police Force. We no longer want to be taken as suspects, as we are also victims, men. So,
gender-based violence.
I call upon men who are suffering gender-based violence. You are being beaten by your wives or wife. You are tortured differently. And you see, this gender-based violence manifests itself in 6 forms.
Yes.
One is physical, where you married somebody and he turned you into a drum. They beat you.
Into a punching bag.
A punching bag. Both women and men. They fall out of love and they do that.
Physical violence.
Physical violence. Yes. Second one is psychological. You reach at home and they are calling you different names. Mertare, Nainaini, Kazende Boyi. Yes. Saja, you are not a man. Such things, name calling and shaming somebody whom you love. Psychologically torture that person.
Yes.
Actually, you would rather be slapped than being psychologically tortured. Another form, the third one, is economic violence. You get married to somebody who doesn't want you to work. You went to school, but he's turning you into a housewife. Or there are some women, men normally tell me that you see, Afande, women can do such. They make ambushes on our wallets. They remove all the money. He wants you to be poor. That is economic violence. You don't want your partner to have some money or to develop financially. And when you deny that, that is also dangerous. Then there is what we call technology-aided violence. The world has become a global village, and we are all online on phone.
Yes. And
men and women are causing mayhem. They are watching pornography. They are there. You find a man at 3 a.m. is on TikTok. He's downloading.
He has a wife at home.
He has a wife at home. Because the wife is black, he's now downloading brown women. And that is very dangerous. So you must be contented with what you have. You find they are there calling women, send me nyash. Then you say, what do you want? You have one at home. Can't you be satisfied? So technology is doing more harm than good to relationships. And then finally, the sixth form of violence that we witness and is causing problem is sexual violence. Women have put a price tag on sexual matters. You left your mother and father to come and get married to this man.
To the husband.
Therefore, do not deny him the conjugal rights. Some of them, they say, without money for hair, you are not touching black. Huh? And suppose we are on the TV. So you know the black I'm talking about.
Yes, I find we should we should water down. Yes.
We are in things of feeling.
Yeah, yeah.
So
we cannot just do with it, but we shall find a way.
They have put a price on love matters, and this has caused more violence. That's why now most couples end up into cheating. And you know,
from cheating there is violence.
To violence and then divorce. We have 3 grounds of divorce. One is cheating. If you find beyond reasonable doubt that your spouse has been caught cheating, you can go to court, they divorce you. Number 2, beating. You find that you are torturing your spouse. He can go in court and talk and he says, you see, I'm married to a monster instead of a spouse.
To a Bruce Lee, a Jet Li.
Gorora.
Gorora Moses.
They can divorce you. Another ground is denial. You abandon. You married someone's daughter, you abandoned in the home for 2 or 3 years. Yeah, the court can give you grounds of divorce. So
how long should this last? Like how long?
Actually, they normally say if you, I think the minimum is 6 months. You are staying together, but you are not eating adult food. You are like...
she has been abandoned in the house alone?
You are abandoned alone.
What if the husband has gone somewhere? Perhaps
he should be communicating. There are those who abandon and run away.
And disappear.
You see the man is coming after 2 years. So this was not a Catholic training center where they say you have gone for a course. You know, marriage should be interesting. Marriage should be full of love. Marriage should be, wonderful. However, what don't we do? Joseph, we normally get now some Ugandans who misuse the Department of Child and Family Protection. Yes. Police globally actually does not separate couples. There are those who normally come at police and they say, we want to separate from here. We want to divorce. No. When you were marrying this person, you didn't come to police. So don't disturb us with coming to police that you want to separate. Number 2, we don't divide property. People are fighting for property. They have accumulated a lot and then it is causing problems. As a Christian, I know the gospel in Proverbs chapter 17 verse 16. Money in the hands of a fool is a curse. People have become rich and now rich is controlling them. And many people have lost relationships because of riches. So do not come to police that we need to divide property. You go to court. Then we don't help couples fight. There are those who now fail to control their spouses and they now get information that his husband is getting a 3rd wife or 4th wife, whatever. Then they come, they report at police. If the wedding is on Saturday, he masterminds with police so that to arrest on Friday so that the husband can be arrested and the party does not happen. Joseph, we don't do that. If a police officer does that, please report to PSU so that we can arrest for you such a person. We don't give custody of children. I want to be clear on that. You must first go to court, child and family court. Then when you go to family court, you explain. The magistrate is the one who will give you a court order. Then the court order will be brought to police headquarters. Headquarters we have directorate of legal. Legal looks through because some normally bring fake court orders. So after verifying, then we write to the regional police commander of your area. The regional police commander will sit with the DPC, with Child and Family Protection Officer, and a welfare. A welfare officer is from the Ministry of Gender and Labor Social Development. They are the ones who are lead custodian of children matters. Then they go and get that child. A child, who is the child that we are talking about? A child is any human being who is below the age of 18 years. Anybody who is below 18 years, you are a child. Besides your kilograms, these days they eat a lot of chips and chicken. You see them, you think they are like women, kumbe.
They are adults.
If you dare tamper or transact with that person who is below 18 years, you are finished. Yes.
You are dealing with a
because they are constant.
For emphasis, some parents, whenever it gets worse, I think they have been reaching out to police, to the Child and Family Protection Department. Afande, you can keep the kid for now until we sort out ourselves. It is wrong.
No, it is wrong. You are not supposed to, parenting is a two-way. Both the father and mother have equal rights on this child. And therefore, that's why we send them back to court. Some of them end up into DNA matters, testing and proving the paternity and maternity status. But it is a duty of two parents to raise a child. Even if actually you disagree, kindly do not mix children into your nonsense. Because they are not part of that contract.
They are innocent.
Yeah, they are innocent. But you find some spouses, they normally put words into children, and now they use children as whistleblowers. They use children as referees. They use children as manpower. No.
As spies.
As spies. You find that they have sent your children to spy against you. You are misleading this child, and in near future,
you think the child is just interested in his dad?
Yeah, in his dad. Yeah?
On the other hand, he has been assigned to come and spy and report back to the mother.
And we can ably and confidently tell you that what you are teaching these children is what they will do even in their marriage. So you see, you are now causing what we call generational curse. Kindly, when you disagree with the father or mother of the child, go out and disagree your things. Don't kill each other, because you see, a child will never get a spare dad. Whether what, this will
you
be
only
the
have one dad.
You will have one dad, you will have one mom. And therefore, agree to go away. Then when a child is 18 years, sit him out. You say, you see, I don't stay with your father because he did A, B, C, D. Oh, don't you think, mommy, you did wrong? We have seen some who reconciled, by the way, through children. Hey, they disagreed. When the children grow up, they say, I think, daddy, here you were wrong. I think, mommy, here you were wrong. So, these things, you had a sorority. Have you heard that English? You had a sorority, things of love.
You slowed down.
Today you are okay, tomorrow you are not there. So that's what we can say, that children should not be caught into your struggles. Because you see, what do they normally struggle over? They normally struggle over small issues. Couples, there are 5 things that are killing marriage. But either way, Joseph, are you married?
About to get married. We pray for me, and I'm about to get married.
Now, when you get married, avoid these 5 things in marriage. Number 1, ego.
The pride.
And the pride. That is number 2.
Am I safe to call it arrogance?
Number 3. Yes. You know these answers, my brother. Number 3. There is ego, pride, arrogance, ignorance. Do you know some people behave the way they behave because they are
ignorant?
Hey, I saw my father beating my mother, so it is normal. That is ignorance. Some people do the way they do because they are influenced by their culture. And in Chiga, for us, we beat women. That is very wrong. And then the 5th point is the influence of third party. The Bible tells us, when you read the Paul's letter in 1 Corinthians chapter 33, chapter 15, verse 33, it tells us that a group of bad friends corrupts good morals in a person. That's why they say, tell me your friend.
I tell you your characters, yes.
So, Joseph, if your friends are drunkards, the probability is that you shall also be a drunkard. Hey, so, 1 Corinthians chapter 15, verse 33 is the gospel that has helped me to see what type of friends that you go out with. Because these friends are the ones who go and they keep telling you what they do. They normally influence, when people see that couples are happy, they normally come and tell them that, it seems your wife bewitched you, or your husband bewitched you.
It is always the fault of the wife.
Of the wife. When the public sees that a man and a woman are happy, there is an accusation that they bewitched one another. And they normally poke. Hey, for you are always with your wife. Hey, Whom do you
Where
want
did
him
you
to
go
be?
to? Where did you go to?
Why do you go, Are? Why do you want? Yet, a man in a home has 3 functions. Number 1, a true man and a responsible dad in his home is a priest of his home. Before you come here for the bishop, for the father to pray for you, you should be the one to pray for your family. Sit down and speak God to your family, because we believe that prayer guides the heart, but preparation protects the home. And therefore, it is the duty of the father to be the priest of his own home.
Yes, Afande.
Number 2, you are a provider. A man with something in his hand is the most handsome man on earth.
If you broke, your handsomeness is kind of questionable.
Handsome, but without kavera, you are not able to.
You're always coming back empty-handed.
Man, you will. My wife and I have written a book. Well, next time I will bring it for you. There is a chapter where we ask men, are you a dad or you are a dude? So you will be a dude if you cannot provide for your
own family.
In your own family. Bakuraba sajja. So you must have some money so that you can meet the basic needs, because a true man is a one who can protect
and provide.
So when you see on a protection point of, there are normally 3 P's: priest, provider, and the protector. You are the Inspector General of Police of your own home.
Yes.
Before you abuse, police
you are your family's IGP.
IGP. You should be there. You put security plans, security measures, because you are the commander of your own home. But if you are a man who comes at 3 a.m., now when they attack your family, really we should...
You're not there.
You are not there. And no wonder when they are investigating, they will start with you. They may think that you masterminded their death. So spare time, go home early, check the security matters of your home. A true man does not sleep before other members of the family have slept. You should sleep last, so that in case there is a stranger, you are able. Check the lights. You are the ones to see the rocks. Otherwise, you may be in the home. Your daughters may bring in even boys in the home, simply because you are not taking on that protection function.
Yep.
So that's what I can say about
marriage. Still about the issues that are baffling families. Our families are breaking down. We are under elections, I should say. And some elections have been kind of controversial in families.
Yeah.
The other day I heard about a candidate who was contesting for a mayoral seat. And now her wife, I think she was not aware in the first place, and she went and seconded another person who was also contesting for the same position. Now, here comes the conflict. She has already seconded someone, and the Electoral Commission does not accept that. You cannot support more than one candidate. So they had to invite her on a table with both the candidates. She had to justify whom she would want to back. But these are some of the conflicts that always come back to the children, because the anger, the husband could somehow come and bestow the anger back to the children. How can people navigate such circumstances, especially referring to elections, politics in families, and so that we remain with a stable family in this period?
Yeah, thank you very much, Joseph. What I can say is that Ugandan politics, first of all, this is my opinion, have been commercialized and therefore made too expensive. It is like a business venture that is do or die, which is regrettable. In my opinion, I would think for somebody to be elected a leader, you must be of a certain net worth. You are not going to look for money in this politics. And a reason why now we are getting high cases of, like after elections and ongoing, our cases, our police department of Child and Family Protection has got more cases of gender-based violence, because couples were not supporting each other, or they were in different camps. Therefore, I agree with you when you say that the national election 2026 has a direct impact on family stability. We are told of a honorable MP in eastern Uganda who died simply because she did not go through. We are told of a minister who was on oxygen simply because she lost the race. And we know even some families where they have staked in marital homes, they have sold property and did not go through. These are multi-billion issues. And now children are likely not to go to school, homeless. Yes. You did not go through. So we agree that politics is indeed, there is one political administration scholar who called it a dirty game. Huh?
It's a very dirty game.
So it affects the family, it affects the feeling. People feel frustrated. That's why me, I was a great fan and supporter of one candidate here in Kampala called the Ruze Abraham.
It's called the Luzi Abraham.
Oh, that man, it's sad is told. They look at him as to be joking, but when you intellectually dissect his ideology, you see that he's a spot on. He's saying, if you are poor, why are you going to be my leader? And that's why we get poor leaders. So successful leadership begins at home. And therefore, anyway, I'm not supposed to be dissecting issues of politics. But what I can say is that if you are not a good leader at home, then you shouldn't be entrusted with the public office. So you should first campaign within your members. Now you can hear the couple you are talking about. You are a man contesting, but your wife is not supporting you. It is a vote of no confidence. You should be stepping down. We saw same cases in primaries. During the reigning, a man had 4 wives. He contested to be a chairman in LC1. And in his reign, he had 0. All 4 women were in
we are supporting a different candidate.
A different candidate.
My God.
So there is a big problem. What we can do, personally, I recommend that we need now to have a national, after election, massive family counseling. Programs like what you are bringing in, instilling hope that life does not end with politics.
Yeah, it's just a season.
Yes, it's a season that has come in. Unfortunately, we have even people who lost lives when they were not supposed to die. Because someone has told you that it is a must happen, we are going to change the government, you go and directly they kill you. So you would have died for yourself. And you see, the beauty of and the bad news of death. And this is why I normally say that life is made up of choices. And therefore, the choices we make today can be positive or negative. Once you die, people will type rest in peace. 1 day, 2 days, 1 week you are forgotten.
They go back to their
They go to normal life. So guard your life jealously. Let these elections, I liked Bobby Wine's song, Obururu tu Tebutwawura. Election should not divide us, and it shouldn't. It is just a human right that comes in a season and it goes. But the whole game goes back to home. The hope and the gospel that I'm bringing to you is to forgive each other. If you have been supporting different candidates and life didn't work out, forgive each other. Forgiveness is a skill. It is a talent. Even Jesus Christ tells us to forgive each other. Forgive that person. Forgive your spouse.
The wife.
Apologize. Actually, men, learn to apologize. Hey, go back to your children and you say, I'm sorry, I was doing like this for sake of peace. Remember, I told you the greatest asset you have on earth is not your political office, is not the arcade that you have, nor the fat account, neither the rank that you hold, but a stable family. When you are okay at home, you are okay. Time shall reach when you retire. But the question is, where are you going? Where are you intentional at home? Yes, this is a moment where I get public servants. For example, now let me use my agency, Uganda Police Force. You are not the first police officer, and nor are you the last police officer. The question is, can you use your office effectively to impact community positively, to impact your family positively, so that when you are not there, your family will not regret why you had joined that office. I'm using that as a case study, but it goes even in private sector, into politics, even you in your office here. Yeah, use your office to impact life. Hey, somebody says, oh, Joseph, a great man, humble. Another question.
Afan, thank you so much for that. Now, still
Yes.
about it, because here it has been in the context of the parents themselves. But we have children now, teenagers. These learners are online, are spending so much of their time on online spaces, platforms, and they cannot do away with the politics and all those activities which are manipulative, exploitative. Do you have some message for these Jaidens who cannot go offline?
Oh, wow. Dear children who are watching me, and parents or guardians, as the Department of Child and Family Protection, we recognize of the fact that the world has become a global village, and therefore technology has come, but the question is, what are we doing with this technology? As a Child and Family Protection, allow me to take this singular opportunity to share with you some of the security tips that you can use during this holiday so that you can survive. The best gift that you can give your child or children is your active, productive presence. The best present that you can give your children is your presence. Are you present in the life of your children? Do you know what they are doing? Do you know what they are watching? Do you know their friends? I'm now speaking to parents. Kindly spare time. Don't rush to look for money when your children are at the verge of being the drug addicts, of being the victims of sexual immorality. Sexual immorality is very high. It begins within themselves. They watch a lot. As Paul wrote in Corinthians, voicing against the homosexuality, and it is within these children that they watch online. Kindly wake up and speak to them that they can be caught up anything and online. So the first security tip I can talk about is that the security begins when neighbors are no longer strangers. Are you free with your neighbors? Or perimeter fences have caused problems. Hey, the moment you treat your neighbors as strangers, then you are insecure. Even the Bible tells us that a good neighbor is better than a far distant relative or brother.
True.
Because when there is a problem, he's the one who is always there.
Who comes to your rescue.
A special greetings to my good neighbors who are always there for me when I'm away, because you have helped me on very many occasions. As I have also helped them on very many occasions. In the last holiday, I made it so unique when I called the entire people in my village. I said, all children, 20 years to 12, come and gather at Afande's place campfire. And I was taking them through sex education. I later on realized that parents had not talked to them. When the children were starting to ask me questions, they were saying, Afande, what you are teaching us, our dad had never told us. Because
parents have just
for them they think that it is giving food, paying electricity.
Internet,
no way.
Water bills.
Must speak to these children. And I was telling them that your private parts are not public goods. Guard them jealously. They said, what? Yes. I'm telling them that drugs, once you start on them, you will never concentrate and be somebody. Addiction. And they were telling me all that stuff. So neighborhood is very paramount. A child who knows whom to trust is already half protected. A child who knows whom to trust is already 50% protected. And therefore, adults, are you there to be entrusted? Joseph, what I can tell you is that Uganda and Africa and the world today no longer have the role models. We don't have the role models. The person whom you have respect for is the one who is exploiting your child. I encourage
the person you've brought close to your family is the one spoiling.
That's why my wife and I, we agreed to always help relatives in a distance. Hey, those stories of bringing people, pile them in a home. In your house. They are the ones who sexually assault your daughters. They are the ones who introduce your sons into immorality. So learn to zero down. Yes, but help as much as you can in a distance. So we are telling you, for example, I take this opportunity to warn parents who are surrendering their children into these sleepovers. There is a new concept called sleepover. I'm going to Uncle so and so. I'm going to I'm going. Many youth children have lost their virginity into that nonsense. So parents, please put rules and regulations for your children. Know where he's going to sleep. As long as you are alive on earth, do not delegate your parenting function. Be there, speak. These children's mind is born empty. It's up to you to write something on their mind. How do you write? Through speaking, through role model. Are you parents that children can learn something from?
Yes. Are you the parent that a kid can emulate?
Can see something and he says, because even like children normally tell me, I can't be like dad. Dad is also a younger boy. You ask reason why. He's always also scrolling women on TikTok. He's also
dancing.
He's
a content creator.
I normally see my mother naked, and you ask, be role models. These children don't listen to your orders; they copy and paste.
All right, Afande Mchunguzi, I request that for now we will take a very short break and we will be back with more of these parenting techniques. To our viewers, parents, learners, and us members of the public, we should not move. The weekend edition comes back right after these commercials.
Are you 18 to 35 years old? Live your life to the fullest with the Center Evolution Youth Savings Account. With the Center Evolution Youth Savings Account, you get a free ATM card, no monthly charges, free bank drafts for school fees payments, and attractive interests. And that's not all. Enjoy access to financial literacy, entrepreneurship opportunities, and bank loans. Opening the Center Evolution Youth Savings Account is your ticket to a brighter future. For more information, please visit any of the nearest branches today or call our toll-free line 0800 200 555 or 0800 335 344.
Centenary Bank.
Zuku brings you the most thrilling and exciting entertainment. Enjoy amazing packages for as low as 12,000 shillings monthly with our smart package, which has over 60 channels, including ESPN, Nat Geo Wild, Baby TV, Uctv, Salam TV, and many more. Plus other packages of Smart Plus, Classic, Premium, and Asia. Get a decoder at 45,000 shillings and a full kit at 89,000 shillings. And enjoy a 1-month free premium package with amazing channels, including sports, movies, cartoons, and lots more. Zuku is available in all our dealer shops countrywide. Contact us for more information. Zuku, life got better.
Kuleza Farm with Centenary Bank agribusiness solar loan of up to 50 million shillings for a solar-powered irrigation system on your farm. Enjoy a grace period tailored to your cash flows and loan offer amounts from 100,000 up to 50 million Uganda shillings with flexible loan periods up to 60 months. Apply for a Centenary Bank agribusiness solar loan through our branches, agents, and enjoy a fixed interest rate of just 1.7% per month. Kuleza Farm with Centenary Bank agribusiness solar loan today and watch your farming dreams come to life. Visit any of our nearest branch today or call our toll-free line 0800 200 555 or 0800 335 344.
Centenary Bank.
Centenary Bank is a member of the Center Group regulated by Bank of Uganda. Customer deposits of up to 10 million shillings are protected by the Deposit Protection Fund of Uganda. Terms and conditions apply.
Welcome back from that break. Now, UCTV News. This is the weekend edition. But as we broke off, Afande was still taking us through those techniques, tips, that how we can have our children safe. This included having the best neighbors. Even in our absence as parents, we should have the best neighbors for our children. Then also supervising and monitoring these websites and online platforms our children are visiting. So to continue from here, Afande, you shall take us through more tips. How can our children navigate this long yet politically infiltrated period, this long holiday? Afande.
Yeah, thank you very much. We can able re-echo the Ministry of Education guidance, where they said all education institutions, universities, secondary, tertiary, primary, kindergarten, will report on 10th February 2026. Therefore, if police will come, we find you are coaching people,
Before 10th.
Before 10th,
It's a crime.
It's a crime. They will arrest you. Okay, back to the parenting tips in this whole day when our God-given gifts are with us, and these are children. My advice is deeply rooted into the gospel. Proverbs chapter 22, verse 6, which is always very clear on parenting. The Bible tells us in that verse of Proverbs chapter 22, verse 6, that raise up your children in a godly way, so that when they grow old, they shall never depart from that way. So, a stick bends when it is young. What you teach the child in the first years is what that child will always exhibit. And therefore, be so careful, especially when you have somebody below 10 years who is growing with you. You are just copy and pasting in his mind, and he will think that the world is like that. Therefore, another best tip is that children are safe when they walk life's journey together with responsible adults. Yes, when a child is staying with a responsible adult, these are the siblings, these are the relatives, these are the parents or guardians, he is feeling secure. So, are you source of security for somebody? In life, you know that somebody is always looking up to you. And therefore, your actions, your thoughts, your guidance, the way you speak, the way you communicate, is influencing an innocent person in a distance. So we say, wevuge, control yourself.
Yes, wefuge.
Wefuge, yes? Because somebody is looking on how you do, how you eat, how you dress, how you control your privacy,
How you react even
how
when
you
you're
react,
angry.
yes. Do you use kind words in your home? Yes. Like me, I've set up my home in that every day we have somebody to teach us. On Monday, I'm the teacher of the day. On Tuesday, I have a daughter called Queen Professor Gwene. She's the one supposed to teach.
She's already a professor.
Yeah, because you see, the confession is a possession. Then on Wednesday, our home manager, whom majority call a maid, has to stand there and say, the house help.
She also has
she has a day to teach me. Say, good evening, class. Then we all say, including me, good evening, teacher. Today's teaching is about, for example, hygiene. Then she says, Afande, these people don't want to wash cups. Now me, I have got intelligence. So, so they also teach me. And she has also to read the prayer. Whoever teaches, you must teach us a topic of your choice. Then you must pray for us. Because I'm a priest, so they must help me. And in the prayer, that's when I get there thinking. For example, I have a...
You listen to them?
Yeah, I listen. I have the acting last born, General Kanzarakishe. For her, when she's praying, say, Father, I pray for Daddy to get money and bring for me chocolate. Yeah, okay.
You know she wants chocolate.
Okay, she wants chocolate. I note down. Then you hear when you have delayed to pay, the housemaid say, Father, I pray for my boss to get money and he pays. You get it. So family, you see, family is an institution that needs politics, that needs creativity. Then on Thursday, my dear wife, Maharaba Zigaba, Wikilin is the one who takes us through.
She's a teacher.
Yeah, she teaches whatever comes on the mind. Yes, Then, like last night was my daughter. And she was now teaching us riddles. You know riddles?
Riddles. I last heard about them, I think, in my primary.
Yes, in the primary. Now, she surprised us. She said, Daddy, tell us the common riddle. I said, so, what am I trying to say? Engage children. Occupy their mind. See what they are doing.
Get close to them. We should dissolve this distance, because some dads are distant.
Are like wild animals. When you reach in a home and you see children are taking cover, you know there is a problem. When you reach at the gate and see they are scared.
Personally, I can testify, Afande.
Yes.
I grew up in a family where when you hear, like when you notice that dad is coming back,
a problem has come.
A problem has come.
And that's
you,
why
you now restricted some things. You cannot say, you cannot even, like, you cannot play. There are some games you will not play. Everything is now going down.
that is out of such a confession. Let's change the script. You are not a wild animal in your home. Be the comfort. When you see children are not coming to welcome you, to climb you, to remove shoes, to tell you their problem.
Instead, they are running away.
Instead, they are running away. It means you have a retake in parenting. Wake up and see how to improve. Then never you outsource your children's safety to someone you have not verified. A very big security tip. Kabare, before I give you my daughter, to give a lift, I must first know what is your attitude towards young girls. You may be the fire, and for you are giving out. This is your relative. This is your cousin. The world has become global village, and the children and people have different homes. The children that you are giving out to the relatives, what?
Some relatives are pedophiles. They can.
They rape, they fire. Somebody has no morals, and you are putting them there. There is a case I was handling. One of the parents got a deal abroad and they had nowhere to leave the child and had to think about the sister. Taking the child to the sister, kumbe this sister was married to a man who is a sex pest. Guess what? The husband of the sister is the one who fired the other kid. So, verify whom are you going to give your child to. Then, after verification, empower your child. Whenever schools call me, any school that they call me, actually school children, they normally say, Afande Varuga. I teach them good things and they pick.
They take.
I teach them their private parts. They don't know. You are even telling them, say A, B, C, D, because the parents have not told them. Then I quickly tell them, God, those are God-given riches. Guard them heavily. And children understand. Then report. For example, now we have a helpline, free toll number, 116, Sauti, for police and Ministry of Gender. Anybody who is suffering from gender-based violence, go in a corner and call that number. It is for
it's
free.
A toll-free.
A toll-free number, 116, Sauti. There is a team of police officers, probation officers, ministry. It is a joint thing, and it has helped us sort of many cases of gender-based violence against children.
Upon someone, after dialing this 116.
Yes, you can even call it now. It is a toll-free, somebody can pick it. It works 24 hours. It works January to December. A team is there set to help children who are suffering from gender-based violence. Kindly be aware of who you are.
Are these police officers?
Yes, police officers are there. We are also deployed there. Very technical people. So you should be able to know who you are. Do you know some people don't know who they are? You ask, who are you calling? He doesn't know his name. He doesn't know where he's calling from. Learn to teach these children, by the way, their names. Teach them to cram the address. Where do you stay? I stay in Kororo. She's Prince Charles, this number, this. I stay in Sokoso. Katanga, number, this. Some of them normally call us, they say, Banang, Tsureno, Mama Ajat. Mama Ajat, how shall we know? So make the police work easier. Teach these children your telephone numbers. In case they are in, it is a security tip also. Can your daughter, who is aged 4 or 5 years and above, know the telephone number?
Of the dad.
Of the dad and the mother. Unfortunately, even some spouses, they don't know the telephone number of their spouse.
Their husbands.
Hey, the other day I asked a man, what is the telephone number of your wife? He says, what number? Then he checked. On checking, I saw him putting there, Mama Ken Narung. That is also not romantic. Change, put there, baby, honey, darling.
You should have it of head.
We shall talk about that of marriage. Today we are with children.
Yes, let's talk about children.
Create open communication channels at home. Communication is very paramount. By the way, everybody can speak, but not everyone can effectively communicate. Some people who quarrel instead of communicating. So effective communication with these children is very paramount. How do you speak to these children? Eh? These children, you must start small. Eh? I was telling you before how you should teach them how to use kind words at home. Excuse me, may I? Hello, honey, thank you. Those small things you are talking about. It is my daughter who was teaching me the other day. He said, okay, today we are going to learn about use of kind words in a home. Excuse me, may I get sugar? Sorry. Eh? Eh? Thank you. There are very many. If you Google, there are very many use of kind words. And they are missing. And actually, when they don't use them in their homes at the beginning, that's how they even respond at workplace.
Yes, yeah.
You are at workplace, you greet somebody is responding you rudely. Eh?
Some do not even
Some do not know. So that's why I'm saying life begins and ends at home. Secrets that cause fear are warning signs, not games in children. When you have children and you see they are becoming secretive, they are withdrawing, they are ornery.
They are always locking up themselves
in their
rooms.
Think twice. A wild animal. The devil has entered in your home and has got a seat. He's about to take some chai. See how to engage these children. And when you are engaging these children, don't think that you know better than them. These children know a lot. How you were brought
Is it possible, Afande, some of these children can know even what we don't know?
Yeah.
Because
yes.
whatever us when we were still kids, when you could talk to your mom, she would be like, what are you doing that I've never done?
That is wrong. That was your season. This is a different season. In your season, did you have Snapchat? No.
No, we don't.
In your season, did you have TikTok? You don't know. Even now in this generation, you don't know. But these children know. In your generation, was there KFC? Watch Commando. So these children know a lot. Actually, the other day when I was meeting one of the secondary schools, I realized that children of senior 2 and senior 3 were worried more of getting pregnant than getting HIV. What? So during question and answers, I was with my dear wife. Those who follow me on my YouTube channel, put there Afande Jackson Mchunguzi, you will see the show we were talking about. Children were asking me, Afande, how do we prevent pregnancy?
Not preventing
HIV,
STDs.
not STDs. And I was like, there is a big problem. Children of senior 1, senior 2 were asking me questions of mothers and fathers union in a retreat. And I asked myself, where are we going? Then a proud parent is there saying, I cannot talk to these children. If you have a child who is above 10 years, kindly wake up, meet this girl, speak to her, sex education. In a way that you are going to learn, she will even be guiding you. That day, the other day I was teaching them about homosexuality. I, guided myself in the law. I said, hey, the president the other day refused to sign the law against homosexuality. I went in the Bible, I picked the verses against homosexuality. Then out of blue, one in the P6 said, by the way, Daddy, do you know that we have homosexuals in a dormitory? So now I said, welcome to the party. So I had now hit the nail as it was. If you dare go there, you will never produce a child. He said, yeah, I know. If you dare go there, it is illegal. They will arrest you. Oh, yeah, we know, Daddy. It is even a sin. The Bible does not allow it. Oh, yeah. In case they attack you, kindly call me. Do you know my telephone number? And I was happy my daughter to know my telephone number, 0701 400 668. Get a chance to get that number for child and family protection. Especially if you are a man and they are slapping you at home. I'm the one who welcomes complaints of men suffering gender-based violence in a home. And we exist. There are men who have been thumped. There are men have been thumped up. Yes. Whose wives have turned them into punching bags. Yes. So my telephone number reach out to is there. 0701 400 668.
I think before we sign out, we shall have it as well. We should emphasize it because it could be of so much help to people, to our viewers watching. Yeah. Another final tip that I can give you is that places of worship should be places of security and protection. We have also heard how many children normally lose their virginity
and end up into wrong things when they are covering in the context of going for church service.
Church service.
Because they know when you tell your parents that I'm going for Sunday,
church,
it is okay. They can even drop you there. When a monster has gone there, so learn to speak to these children. When they even go for Sunday service, get a time as a parent to ask, Mwasomye Chirero, who was a preacher, the gospel was from there. Because some lie to you that they have gone to church,
when
they end up
not.
into road. So you need to be careful with these Genesis. The Jaden are so terrible. They can trick you.
Yeah.
And when they see that you are Katara, they look at it. Look at
You are
this
Kazende boy.
You are Kazende boy.
Traditional Kazende boy.
But let them die when you have spoken. You would have done your duty. But they will rebuke you when they will find that you knew, but you didn't tell them. On a daily basis, I'm telling you, my brother Joseph, police is taking people to rehabs, to Butabeka. Mental illness is real. Children are smoking marijuana. Be careful what they drink and they get excited. You see them drinking juice, for you think it is katunda when they have put the alcohol in it. The food they see, be mindful of the behavior of your child. Out of brew, you see the child is exposing eyes.
Some biscuits on market.
Yes, on market.
Which are intoxicated. Like when you just see a kid getting addicted to some biscuit, when you tell them, let me buy for you, they say, no, for me, I know my sauce. I can get it for myself.
Parenting.
And after eating, they get so much excited. You see them doing some weird things. Kumbe.
Parenting is like a cabinet appointed ministry. It is a full-time job. Please be there. Struggle. You can even struggle with them up to 20 years. So that when they will go, they will say, Mzee did his work. Then finally, stop telling these children that you are working for them. That is spoon feeding. Of recent, I was handling a case where a child demanded when his dad is dying, because he started telling them that he's working for them from kindergarten. I'm working for you.
I'm struggling
for you, providing everything they need. So he came and they were like, we have finished masters, went to Harvard, finished, there are no jobs. But meanwhile, Daddy, when are you dying? You've been telling us that you are working for us. So you see, the world is crazy. Start as early as a child and telling them, like for me, I tell my children, you are my tenants.
Yes.
You are my tenants. Soon. The Bible is very clear. I even give it to them. Genesis chapter 2, verse 24. You shall leave your mother and father and go and start your own home. So I normally tell them, it is my duty to take you to school, to talk to you. I've done my best to speak to them.
Yes, to groom you
into what you need. But the choice is theirs. You cannot say you have talked. You can even talk, they go and do contrary. But in my heart, I will not get heart attack because I have,
you did your job.
I have done my job every day. And that's why even whenever you call me, you see, like when you called me, I don't hesitate because I know we are going to save a situation somewhere. By the way, this show may be healing somebody. We unknowingly, somebody who didn't know.
Perhaps I find we talk about the rights of these children before, yes, because I understand we are running out of time.
Yes.
Some children do not even know about their rights. Some of the parents are so rigid. They have gone over, and in the same context, I find some children are should I call it exaggerating their rights?
Yeah,
perhaps abusing their rights. Yes, they are misusing their rights to instead do things which are immoral. Can we talk about some of these rights children are entitled
so
to?
As a child and family protection officer, I can ably say that when you abuse a child, you are not disciplining, you are breaking the law. Yes. And protecting children is not an optional issue. It is a legal and compulsory duty that we must take it on wholesomely. Unfortunately,
for emphasis, this is a duty not restricted to parents.
Yes, to adults.
To all adults.
To all adults,
all members
guardians
of the public.
and parents. It is your duty. It is not an option that you should do. You must respect the children's right. Every child has a right to life and care. You have no right to abort a child. You know, a child is born when he's conceived. That is human development and psychology. Eh?
He's born, the day is conceived.
The day is conceived is when a child is born. And that's why we say that parents, you need to always, when even a woman has your pregnancy, start to speak good things to her. Hey, buy the materials. Don't wait until when the child is born. So you have no right to abort that child because he has a right to life.
It is even a sin.
And a sin. So a child must be fed, a child must be clothed, a child must be taken to school, etc. Every child has a right to a name and birth registration. Yeah. And by the way, I'm now telling children, parents, do not name children bad names because it will affect them. The other day, I was invited as a guest of honor in one of the beauty contests. And one of the beautiful girl who was contesting, her name was called Nababi. And she lost votes. What? How
ironic.
A right to education and then that. Then they have a right to stay with their parents. Children have, that's why you say parenting is a two-way. So 50%, 50%.
Afande, in the same context, as we're still going through the rights, some of these children are abusing their rights. Yes. What message could you give? Like, how can we navigate such circumstances where
children whom we have talked about you kindly, also don't take this for granted. Respect your mother and father so that you can live longer. So listen to your parents. And then you guardians, there is that Bible verse, although they don't want us to normally use it, but me, I promote it. Spare the rod, spoil the child.
Just there,
we shall discuss it next time.
Yes, just there, fun. I'm still interested in this. You spare the rod, you spoil the child. Yes.
So disciplining is different from torturing.
Now, can you help us understand? Because I understand there is a very thin line between disciplining and the abusing.
The discipline can be spoken, discipline can be physical administration. Some chiboko on the buttocks. And explain to him, by the way, you have stolen sugar and it is wrong in this home. Garamira wansi. Learn that way. But not punch again. If you punch and remove a teeth, that is torture. So we are still talking about the right to education. A child has a right to go to school. And therefore, it is your duty as a parent to look for school fees. Like, for example, now they are going back on 10th. Reduce unnecessary expenditure, drinking a crate of beer, eating 5 kilograms of pork. No, Muzei, start to save for school fees. Children must be protected from violence and abuse. It is their right. If you want to fight, you go in a gym and you see how you can have a right of dignity and privacy. Do not always encroach on the privacy of children. Kindly, when you are going in the bedroom of your children, knock and ask for permission. Ta-ta-ta-ta, are you there? Good. How was your day? Good night. Don't go.
Just storming into their rooms.
As if you are face. Face in your
as though you were bagger.
Bagger in your home.
Yes.
Children in conflict with the law must be treated humanely. They also commit crime and offenses. A child who
I also wanted to inquire some clarification. Under circumstances where some children, in this context, let me use the elections, are involved in electoral offenses, what are the procedures that you apply as the Child and Family Protection Unity?
The government of Uganda has about 14 remand centers for children. Most of you know Kampininjisa, but we have other 13 Kampininjisas in Uganda. And therefore, children who commit crime, not necessarily electoral crimes, but do you know a child can kill a child? Who can kill a person? Somebody 17 years and he kills you. So there is a way we have how we deal with cases that involve children. Or children can have sex to each other, 15 against 17. You would have defied each other. They defied each other. There is a way we handle that case. Diversion. we divert their cases, and there's a way we handle them. It's a big topic. Next time you should invite me.
I think the next topic.
I teach you diversion of how children, are they criminally responsible at what age? 12 and above, then 18 we take them. They are no longer children.
They are adults.
They are now adults. A child who is below 18 years has no consent. Especially in Kato Corridor, let me take this opportunity to warn you. This morning I ordered for the arrest of some parents in Western Uganda, Kato Corridor, who are marrying off children. 16 years, and because you want cows, children are not commodities to be sold. Avoid this barbaric, backward act of seeing children as a source of income and wealth. Do not say a child who is below 18 years has no consent. Even if actually he is 18 and he doesn't want to get married, do not force them.
Don't force them into marriage.
Forced marriage is criminal, and when you aid that crime, we shall arrest you. So I think...
Afande, there are still so many that would want to explore, but due to the restriction of time has not been on our side, has never been our best companion. So I would request you give your parting shots. There are so many that we've not tackled. Afande, I request that we spare some time some other than we have you to the fullest. So for now, I would suggest that you give your parting shots, the message to the parents, the guardians, as we continue this long holiday. Yeah, parents, I still encourage you that it is your responsibility, sole responsibility, both dad and mom, to look after these children. You must go back and read the Bible in Proverbs chapter 22, verse 6, of raising children in a way you wish them to be. Kindly tell them that along the way as they are growing, as Paul writes to 1 Corinthians, don't mind the Corinthians. We are the Corinthians of today. In chapter 15, he wrote to us. 13, tell them bad friends are indeed very bad. Then to you children, avoid bad friends. Do not put toxic things in your bodies. Drugs, alcohol, and then sexual immorality. Don't dare, because it will affect you in class, it will affect you in near future, and it will be very bad. Parents, please remember the rights of children. Provide for them balanced food. Engage them in this holiday. Let them do some exercises. Yes, don't hesitate to turn your compound, your sitting room, into like a gym. Let them do some exercises, because when they feed and sleep, there will be a problem as well. You will go now into medical issues, etc. Let them do some exercise, press-ups. Make them sweat so that they are tired. After all, an idle mind is a workshop of the devil's workshop. So you need to make their minds very busy. Then kindly teach these people that a good character can maintain you anywhere. You may be connected anywhere, they can take you anywhere, but when you have bad manners, you don't know how to deal and live with others, you will be rejected by society. That's what I can say. Keep focused. Remember to call the South number 116, a toll-free number that will help you overcome gender-based violence. Personally, you can find me on 0701 400 668. Let's speak to them. You never know. These are the best riches that we have. And as I said at the beginning, the best success and rich that you have on earth is not your rank, is not your money, is not your building, nor your cows, but a stable family. Thank you so much, Afande Muchunguzi. We are so much indebted for you showing up at Uganda Catholic Television. My name is Joseph Kabala, and I reiterate, as Uganda continues with the elections, we are in a long holiday for learners. Millions of them are still at our homes and are very loose on online spaces. Our emphasis is that their safety is not negotiable. and they should live long even after these contentious elections. We must be able to live long and have a very secure future for us all. My name is Joseph Kabale. I recommend to bringing back Afande. Afande Muchungs, so many things have not been tackled and we are so much interested. I recommend to bring him back soon. For now, stay safe, stay informed, keep it Uganda Catholic Television. You can as well find this very information, this very show on all our social media platforms. On Uctv Uganda, YouTube, TikTok, and X, all other social media platforms, we are available and this very show will be available. For now, I beg to sign out. Allow me to extend the same vote of thanks to the team that has been behind the production of this wonderful show. For now, stay blessed. Goodbye.